Good morning, good afternoon, my wonderful fellow freedom fighters and lovers of freedom, my returnee subscribers and those who are watching from a distance. May the Lord be with you all. As I welcome you guys, I ask that you take a step of faith, smack the red button, click the notification bell so whenever we upload, you'll be able to get notified. On this video, you are going to see the level of impunity in Nigeria's system where, the TT boys are being pampered and, rewarded heavily. Why the law-abiding citizens, the people who have impacted positively for the movement or the name called nigger area, are being treated like criminals, including their elders. Maybe this will help our elders to understand that Nigeria is not for Biafrans. I want you to watch.
At least, maximum of 8 persons along with us up there. I'm not talking about those that were denied access to the court premises. We are outside trying to resolve that issue. Because we can't continue this manner. We have people that came from all the way from Abuja today. Yes. We have a person who is representing Igbo lawyers here. Yes. He was not allowed access to the court. We have people who are representing Nnamdi Otokiwu. We have people who are representing Ohanes and Igbo. They were not allowed access to the court today. So we insisted that the right thing must be done. After we have over 9 members of legal team representing the federal government today in court. They were in court. Lawyers. We also have over 10 members of SSS officials right inside the court. Why can't they allow at least some members of legal team defense team to be in court? So they refuse to do that. And we're outside the court door trying to resolve these challenges. The court came in, locked the door, then denied access to the court. Before we could speak to Jack Robinson, the matter has been adjourned to 19th and 20th of January. I've not seen such travesty. I've not seen travesty of justice. We are just told. We are told that the court invited our client and the DPP and the prosecutor to have a discussion with them. Even when we are not there. Imagine. Just like what happened on 26th of July, on 26th of June 2021, when he was taken to court without reference to us. And he was tried on that day without us being in court. So the same thing repeatedly itself today. And it's unfortunately, we are within the courtroom. We are just outside the court door and we're locked outside. I've not seen such thing in my life. And there's no order from the court, substantial in court, stating that this trial will be called out in secret. No such order has been given. This is the height of privacy of justice. So today, and also the court, the last adjourned date, the court reviewed a guideline of persons who are visiting here. Yes. That guideline contained an order of course, and was served on the DSS. That order was filed by the DSS with impunity. And on the basis of that disobedience to that court order, we filed from 48 against the DSS to commit him to contempt. That application is going to come out today for hearing too, because we want to find the court. The court has a duty to protect the sanctity of his order. So we're in court today to also inform the court that the order he made and served on the DSS was filtered with impunity. It can't continue that matter. So today, we are not even allowed to come inside the court to address the court on this point. So what you are saying as legal team, there is a clear case of denial of fair hearing as concerns the practice of the Constitution. So we're going back home to strategize and take a further decision as to whether we can continue in this court or elsewhere. Because what you know is that this matter must be heard and must heard what? Must heard it. If the court is not willing, disposed to hear this case, he will excuse himself voluntarily from country with this hearing of this case. That's what I can also say.
Yes, what I want to say is it's very clear this was the 5th time I had come from the United States as Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer to try to meet and see him, where I was denied 5 times. It was very clear today that I was the one that caused them to lock everybody out of the courtroom. They did not want me in the courtroom. I'm here not to create an irritant. There are huge international law issues raised by the charges against.
Tried on how many times you are arrested. You always pursue truth. And all I'm saying, and I want the media to follow to ask these issues, that if after the arrest there is agitations by citizens who have rights to agitate self-defense, have you made any effort to address the imbalance in the country? No. Have you even made any effort to implement the report on restructuring by his party? No. So you can see that this trial is not about the good of anybody. To me, it's hate. And it's about denying a man, trying a man at his back. From the way he was even abducted. Ask yourself, why has the government not boldly told you how he was brought here? When Obama or whatever went to kill Osama, you saw the footage of what happened. Yes. So if you say what you did there, you are proud of it, say it now, because it was a rogue oppression. But that will be an issue for another day. What I'm saying is that there is no fair trial procedure going on. And that is why I came here. The other day I came, they don't allow me to enter. I said, do I look like a terrorist? I'm going to bomb the court. Our traditional rulers are under the sun. Look at Iseeeee, all of them sitting right there. Look at our former governor, Chukwemeka, sitting right under the sun. They are humiliating our people. And they are making us feel we are not wanted. And that is why I said, let the president open the court and allow Nigerians to witness these proceedings. Of course. And if I were to advise, discontinue this trial, grant him bail, and take the path of peace, negotiation, and reconciliation. That is the easy part. Instead of wasting so much resources, I was coming here, I saw Navy, I saw Air Force, I saw all security agencies all over the place. We need these men in the field to help us quell rising insecurity in the country. There is a lot of challenges that needs to be addressed. And if you try a man without giving him justice and fairness, that trial is nonsense. So I am here to say that this ongoing trial and the denial of access to justice is unfair, and that has made this trial a charade. And I know and I plead with Justice Muntalanya, you don't continue a proceedings if your orders are not obeyed. If you believe as an agent of justice that your orders are not obeyed, you suspend this. You stop it for now. Because the other day they gave the order, you saw what happened. They were not allowed. They nominated Iseeeee to go there. He did not go. Now today again he came with, okay, look at as old as Iseeeee is and the Iseeeee. Are they going to attack the court? Are they going to do anything? They will not now. So why all this? This is unnecessary, and that is why I said it's very painful. I'm not going to force my way through, but I want the whole world to know that this trial is not a trial. This is like a family guard. It's not a trial. Are you getting me? Yes. So, my name is Iseeeee. I'm the spokesperson of the opposition coalition. And also, I want to say this, and that is why, on our own part, we have taken this matter to international community. How did you, in the first place, sneaked into Kenya, adopted a man with rogue organization, people who are semi-terrorists, nearly killed him in Kenya, smuggled him into Nigeria, and then you want people to overlook that aspect? Is this the first time this is happening? No. In 1984, what happened to Marudiko when he was put in a crane in London? Are we going to turn our country into a rogue nation? No. And then what he went to, how did he have heart attack? Was it not when the people who adopted him in Kenya turned the generator on his face that he had that heart attack? Does he used to have that medical history before? No. So when you do all these things and then you don't apply the same energy to the bandits and the killer herdsmen that is ravaging our farmland, you don't use the same method to go to Niger to abduct them or go to the forest to abduct them, and you abduct this man and you want me to believe that you want to try this man and fail. I will be a fool to believe that. This trial is baseless to me. As long as I'm concerned, discontinue this trial, pursue the path of peace and reconciliation, address these grievances. These grievances are not supposed to be addressed. Lopsided in all actions, issues of fiscal federalism. If these issues were addressed, will Nnamdi Kanu has had more people listening to his message? No. It was because you refused to address those issues. That was why at the time he spoke, when most of our Eastern brothers refused to speak. For our people, that his message had a solid belief by people. Yes. So the key to addressing these issues is to give him bail, is to ensure that you go back to the table with everybody and then find a common ground so that we can renegotiate and find a way to live or not to live. It's very simple. And this is issues of fundamental human rights, right to self-defense and so on and so forth. Or were they happy when those things were happening in the forest? And when you do this down in the east, you don't use the same energy up in the north. Nobody is slave to anybody. And there's one message I want you to take home. Most people who have dictatorial tendencies, whether in Nigeria or over the world, refuse to learn from history. Nobody has ever won this war of dictatorship. If not, Hitler would have won it. India Amin would have won it. Inquisitor Burundi would have won it. What they call him, the one from Zaire, Congo, Mobutu Seko would have won it. So nobody wins it. Because it is unfair, it is injustice. It doesn't survive, it doesn't last forever. So I am here today and appealing to them, if for anything, allow people to even assess the court. Allow our traditional rulers to assess the court. Allow the lawyers to assess the court. Attorney General cannot come with 9 lawyers and their people, and then you want to screen down those lawyers. Okay, why are they hiding that they don't want the white man to enter? The one Mr. Bruce from US and the one the British government sent. Is there anything fishy about this thing? There's no place in the world people are trying to like this. So this is unfair, and all I'm asking as a messenger of truth is justice in this trial process if it must go on. If not, this thing is going to produce an already known outcome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, my amazing people. If the video interests you, go ahead, like, share,